Winning Motor Trend Truck of the Year 3 times in a row, that had never been done before. Then again, neither had a 12-inch touchscreen or 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Never been done before. It's just kind of our thing.
Flames TV live at the Intermission, brought to you by Ram Truck, winner of Motor Trend Truck of the Year for the 3rd year in a row. Brendan Parker alongside Peter Loubardias, Sportsnet 960 Calgary analyst. And Peter, I start with this first period. Obviously meeting number 4 for these two teams consecutively, and once again the Calgary Flames find themselves in a trailing position. What did you make of the opening minutes here for the Flames?
Well, tough start.
Yeah.
And again, some self-inflicted wounds, including a turnover in the middle of the ice that leads to the Jordy Ben goal, his first of the year. Didn't think they managed the puck very well until about 6 or 7 minutes in. After that, much better. Here's a look at the goal. Dominic Simone, good backtrack by Nils Höglander, who I think is about ready to explode. Horvat, a look on the 2-on-1, and Jordy Ben makes absolutely no mistake. And you know, these are the little things. If that puck gets in behind the defense, you don't turn it over. Now you give your group, Brendan, an opportunity to maybe put the Canucks under duress. Instead, you turn it over, puck goes into the back of your net. I thought after the first 6 or 7, much better poise, much better puck management.
Yeah, you could see this game really start to settle in, and it kind of was even back and forth. Let's talk a little bit about one guy that for the Calgary Flames is new, I suppose, in a lot of ways. He's activated tonight, Brett Ritchie. We've seen him practicing with the team, and he gets his first opportunity, in fact, first game since January the 14th of 2020, and kind of noticeable right off the start. I mean, you know his presence when he's out there.
6'4", and he can skate. This is not a raw rookie. He's played 268 National Hockey League games, finishes a check, says, hey, Ole Juolevi, remember me? If you don't, you're gonna now.
Yeah.
And then here he uses his speed to get behind the defender, and Braden Holtby with his best save as he danced around Jordy Ben and nearly tied the game. He's a really intelligent guy, too, to chat with. Itching to get an opportunity, a one-time second-round pick of the Dallas Stars going back to the year 2011. I've always liked him. He plays hard, gives you a presence, and was very noticeable in period number 1 as a Flame.
And just even in watching practice, if he gets an opportunity, just watch the shot, because it's about as heavy as the forecheck.
Yeah, he can hit it.
Yeah,
There's no
absolutely.
doubt about that.
So that'll be interesting to watch Brett Ritchie acclimate. It looked like he was shot out of a cannon, and you could probably tell it's been a long time since he's played a game. So good for Brett Ritchie. We'll see him as this final 40 moves along. But let's talk about a couple of guys who were prominent in Monday night's victory, Milan Lucic and Dylan Dubé. And before we hear from you, I just want to set this clip up from Milan Lucic, because we were talking about this. These two guys haven't played together much this season. Going back to the bubble, that line with Sam Bennett, maybe one of their best lines in the entire playoffs, but picked up right where they left off on Monday night. Chemistry, Dylan Dubé, Milan Lucic. Here's what Milan had to say about the two of them.
You know, it's feeding off one another. It's, you know, it's the energy, it's the fun and all that type of stuff. And you know, it just seems like we get each other going. Yeah. You know, the way that we do. So you know, it's the fun part of being a part of the team, being a part of you know, a line and all that type of stuff. So we just got to keep that going.
Part of the fun is what Milan Lucic and just the chemistry. They just seem to know where each other are on the ice, and it's something that sometimes you can't explain, but chemistry is a good thing when you find it. Those two seem to have it.
Do you know how you get to good chemistry amongst humans? Buy-in.
Yeah.
And what Milan Lucic has been selling, 22-year-old Dylan Dubé has been buying, and for good reason. Yeah. It's like a big brother, little brother type of scenario in my mind, and I truly believe that little brother being Dubé is somebody that Milan sees a player with great potential, great ability. And Milan, with his veteran presence, knows how to keep little brother intact. Jeff Ward on our coaches show tonight on the radio talked about when they play together, Dubé plays more in straight lines, uses the forecheck, and in all sincerity, they've been great for one another. And They had some of the best shifts along with Michael Backlund. In the opening period, you see Lucic trying to jam one home. Here's Dubé dropping it off. Nesterov, shot blocked. They were around it again, and don't be surprised. I love the big brother, little brother thing, and they have it going on, and it's great to see.
No question. And Dylan Dubé, to your point, I mean, he was flying in that first period just to watch him kind of go and take off. All right, let's talk about a couple of changes just as we moved and talk. We see Brett Ritchie come in on the fourth line there, but even just on the back end. So Connor Mackey comes back out, Nikita Nesterov comes in, and he's playing alongside Rasmus Andersson too. Just a quick thought on just kind of developing these defense pairings. Obviously, there's one they're not touching, but kind of moving things around and seeing Mark Giordano and Juuso Välimäki together again here tonight. Well,
Juuso played a career-high 20-plus minutes in the game on Monday, and I think that's just a trend, Brendan, that's going to continue. More and more time quarterbacking the number one power play. You've got him with a great worker in the captain. Nesterov, listen, did he play his way out of the lineup? No, they wanted to get a look at Välimäki or make that Connor Mackey as Välimäki lets it go on target. I thought Connor Mackey showed, and not easy nights, especially Saturday, to be thrown into that mix. This guy looks like he's a player. Yeah. It's an exciting time when you think about the Flames and all those guys who are like 24, Hanifin 24, Välimäki 22. There's some nice building blocks there.
Well, we'll see if the Calgary Flames can build some blocks here in the final 40 minutes of this hockey game. Appreciate the time, and we'll see you back here in the second intermission.
Yeah, we're going to need some new Lego in the second period.
Some new Lego. There you go. The Calgary Flames trailing 1-0. Let's check in the Remax 50-50 board as we move towards the 11 o'clock cutoff for the grand total, nearing $150,000. I think there's some room for improvement there as we get into the final 2 hours of the draw, 50-50 draw. 150,000. You can go to calgaryflames.com/5050 to grab your tickets. Flames down 1-0 after one. Shots are 8-8 apiece between the Flames and the Canucks. Enjoy the second period. We'll be back at the intermission.
Winning Motor Trend Truck of the Year 3 times in a row? That had never been done before. Then again, neither had a 12-inch touchscreen or 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Never been done before. It's just kind of our thing.